Okay, gentlemen, everything on the letters here and above is good. Everything green letters here and above is good. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen. Good job.
Nice right hand there by Conwell. At the end of the last round, the first round, he landed some clean right hands. I think he should start unleashing that right hand and start backing up the Argentinian fighter.
Now, Vergara has not lost, obviously, but he has been dropped once, got off the canvas to win that fight. He said it was a flash knockdown. I watched it on YouTube. It was not a flash knockdown. He got caught crisp and clean.
Nailed by a big left hand by another southpaw.
But he did come back and win that fight by knockout. But he is susceptible to getting caught. Chris, I thought it was interesting that you had Conwell ranked just slightly above Xander Zayas. A lot of people high on that Puerto Rican fighter.
Yeah, Xander Zayas, very good young fighter, climbing the rankings. He's going to be back in February on a top-ranked card. I like him. Look, I'd love to see a Conwell-Zayas fight down the line as well.
That'd be a great fight. Stylistically, it's just action.
I like the fight that Conwell's fighting, though, up until this point. What we've seen from Vergara is that he's a front-foot fighter. He likes to put pressure on his opponents.
Vergara didn't like that body shot. He got hit with a body shot right now. Left hand by Conwell. He didn't like that.
And Conwell just put consistent pressure on Vergara throughout the course of the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, he says he's watched some of his fellow Olympians from that class do well, and he says it's my time now. I got to shine. Total punches through round 2. Sergio, 6 landed punches for Vergara.
Yeah, Vergara's not letting them hands go because Conwell's, has a slightly faster hands, but it's the right punches that he's throwing. Lead right hands, not engaging. See, shots like that are keeping and preventing Vergara from throwing the shots.
So far, Vergara just looks completely outclassed. Almost like in the gym, you get in there with the trainer and say, oh, let me see how I can do against the trainer. You just get worked.
Outclassed in speed right now. The faster hands are on Conwell. The confidence is in Conwell.
And Vergara's not going to win a fight where he's fighting most of it off the back foot. If you watch some of his most successful outings, he's been on the front foot, forcing kind of a fight on the inside, just fighting, backing up and using the ring. That's not his style.
Good left hand there by Vergara over the top. Conwell just shook it off and coming right back.
Maybe the moment is a little too big for Vergara. Conwell making him shrink right before our eyes.
Back-to-back right hands from Conwell.
This is too easy so far for the 27-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio.
I think Conwell's making it look easy. I mean, this is an undefeated 20-0 fighter in Vergara. No matter who he beat in a soft resume, you're still dealing with the confidence of an unbeaten fighter. Conwell just fighting like a guy that belongs.
You saw some of those CompuBox stats reflecting the inaccuracy of Vergara, and you're seeing in this round why. I thought Conwell's doing a tremendous job of blocking punches, slipping punches. His defense has been as good as his offense up until this point.
I think he looks sensational.
And see power shots. 60 power shots landed for Charles Conwell, almost a 40% accuracy rate.
Conwell looking sharp, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Not falling off balance when he misses. Pot shotting with that right hand. Opening up. He's just surgical with that right hand. That's what you got to do with these southpaws. Bust them up with shots like that. Laser-like right hands.
I do think if Conwell is going to get Vergara out, it's going to be with a body shot. That hurt him in the early rounds, and I think that's going to be where he's going to target. Vergara's got a very good chin, as we've seen through the first 4+.
Or an uppercut. Uppercuts are going to be money, too.
Blood coming out of the nose and mouth now, Vergara. El Tifon.
Look for Conwell to catch and counter with an uppercut or a hook. Vergara's telegraphing those shots. They're slow and they're methodical, robotic, like I said earlier. Conwell, once again, just looking for his time to catch and counter with something big. Fighting so relaxed in there, so confident is Conwell.
Conwell's been ranked as high as #1 by the WBC, currently ranked 5th by that organization, #3 by the WBO.
Good left hand landed by Vergara that woke up Conwell. And get the Argentine on his back foot just like he is right now. There we go.
Vergara told us he thought this fight would end in a knockout either way. Said, I'm going to get him or he's going to get me. Right now, it looks like he's going to get me.
Now it looks like he may get got. As long as Conwell keeps pushing him backwards on the back foot like that, digging down like he is, Conwell's looking smooth and dangerous right now.
It looks like Conwell could fight 20 rounds at this pace.
Yeah, because he fights so old school smooth, man. Like, he doesn't do anything, you know, he's just so relaxed in there.
That's got to be frustrating. Even in the gym, you fight a guy who just looks like he's not really even trying, but he's beating up.
See, that spot right there is where Vergara needs to be. He needs to have Conwell with his back against the ropes and him on the front.
Oh, he sat down on that left at Conwell.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Look at him. Vergara's hurt. Vergara doesn't know where he is. He's staggering around the ring. Got clipped again. Conwell's going to finish him, maybe. Just tee it off on the Argentine.
On the body.
Oh, they
Body
stop it.
uppercut.
They will. Charles Conwell. Bad news.
What a shot. That's how you make a statement in this division. Getting the knockout against another undefeated opponent in Vergara. That was a statement right there. And the 8th time he fights another fighter that has never been stopped. And that's the punch right there. He set him up with that left uppercut, but it was that sweeping left hook on the top of the head of Vergara that shook the legs, took the legs, the equilibrium and the balance. The Argentinian was hurt, didn't know how to respond, didn't know how to react, and couldn't survive, couldn't clinch. And here are the hooks, 2, 3, 4. I mean, those shots right there are just taking everything out of him, forced the referee to stop it. Beautiful performance here by Conwell.
Your winner by way of knockout and still